Hello, Charity. I'm very happy. I welcome you. I'm very happy to see you today. And please, yes, say to us, what is the topic today?
Okay, thank you so much, my dear sister. I'm Mutara Charity, Director of Right to Health Children's Ministry Uganda. I'm going to talk about the favorite thing in the project, and that thing I would like to put focus on, and I would like to focus on. First of all, I'm going to talk about the challenge I've gone through lately because of the people who have different intentions. It is very sad for people out there who see other people helping and they intervene with the idea of blackmailing them and maybe to put them down. It is very, very, very sad. And we pray to God so that you can change because we love you and we need you to be able to come out and also help others. Because if someone there has a heart of blackmailing others, then there will not be success. And we all have one target and one issue of supporting these kids. But when you come out to blackmail someone, you don't know the what you're doing to these kids. Because for us, our target is not, we don't depend on one person, but the whole world. So many people are there who can help and who have hearts of helping others and helping the needy. So I call upon my friends there to be good to others, and you will be good, and people will be good to you too. Thank you. Today I'm going to talk about the specifics and the favorite things in the project I would like to put focus on. You find that here, I earlier talked about it, the project of sanitary pads for the children. Find that these kids here get early pregnancies. Most of the kids in the orphanage and most of those kids they abandon, they throw on the rubbish pit. Their parents, they call the parents, we call them parents, they are underage, and those kids give birth when they are also still young, which causes a lot of the rate of orphanages to be more in Uganda. They give birth when they're still young, which causes it all kids to be more in the orphanages, kids who are suffering like that. And even in the orphanage, the kids, we have more kids and mainly are girls. If at all, when you ask each kid the problem she has been facing, all the way behind, others, the thing of pads, they go and look for pads and even they deceive them. When he gets a boyfriend, he deceives him to give him something, for example, money. You find that they end up sleeping with her, and maybe she gets pregnant, or she gets diseases, for example, STDs, and others are infected with HIV, which is not good this side. You find that if we provide them with those necessary
So we have the next little phrase. I hope we come together because it's a very important topic here. Yeah, we will see if Charity can come back to us. Yes, and I will bridge it. Dear followers and audience, I think you get the point. The first point was we had sorry, we had a little struggle with blackmailing by some people. They are not happy with the charity video challenge, but this belongs to charity video challenge. When you put on the light, sometimes there will be some shadow, and this belongs to handle it. And I'm very happy that charity also focused on the main point. This is about the kids here. This is about to helping the kids and to show the world which challenges they are need to overcome. And of course, this cannot be explained, or this can only be explained at the best by the adults and mostly by the people that are running the project. And this is the Charity Video Challenge about, to help these projects to bring it into the world when they have not enough support to be interviewed by big organizations or other social medias, right? So, but this was only the first point. The second point was more important about the topic we covered yesterday about the sanitary pads project, that it is so important for us. It seems to be unbelievable that this could be a topic you need to handle about, but we hear by Charity that there's a connection between the sanitary pads, and I understand it as the awareness of your physical ability for girls itself, and also for the boys in behavior, how to handle the girls, and what does it mean to live together and um, to learn to be aware about your fertility in a healthy way. And everybody of us, everybody of the adults knows it's not impossible, but you need to learn about your body. You need to learn about natural fertility, and you also need to learn about what to do and what not to do on some days, and how you should behave when you're in love and when you have relations. And these are very important things. And I hope Charity can hop off with us here in the next minutes. If not, we will follow this interesting topic tomorrow. Yeah, you see, we have more delays we want to, but normally it is, this is natural for charity video challenges. We have a long distance, and the participants very often have some problems. A charity is writing us something, and I will wait. Yes, she's writing. It is data out of data, but she is back. She will come back, and so we wait some seconds or some minutes, and she will hop on. She used to hop off, but she will hop on. Yes, I have the small talk here. You see, I'm sitting here. It is summer in Germany, but we have 14, 15 degrees, and I'm really cold. We made jokes before that Charity has a very nice lipstick today, and it seems to be fit to mine, but I have no lipstick. I have only cold, nearly, a little bit blue lips today. Because it is really cold, but I wanted to make it outside because my daughter, she's talking inside with her niece in English, and we would have too much conversations. Yes, these are funny times here, summer vacation. Oh, yeah, see, I have my favorite pullover here for the countryside. Normally I work with this offline, to go in the garden. But today we were very short in time, both of us, and then I don't change my clothes. And so it seems it's not easy for her to hop on again. Okay, I will have a look if she's writing me something. Oh yeah, great. She's coming back. So, hello. Nice to see you, Charity. Yeah, we can listen to you.
Okay. Sorry, I ran out of
No
data,
problem.
but I'm back. And so I was talking about the favorite places in the project and why they are important.
Yeah.
As I say that, you find that these kids, when it is the most important thing, and why it is very important, and why I would like to focus on it. You find that when we support these kids in, for example, getting pads and the necessary
Mm-hmm.
necessities, it won't put them on pressure to go outside there in looking for those things, which will lead them into early marriages, to again give birth to young ones they cannot afford to take care of, because even themselves cannot take care of themselves. And they add on another person, and it becomes very, very worse to them. That you find that
Yes.
they abandon those kids, and either they when someone gives birth, they throw them on rubbish pit,
Mm-hmm.
because it is very, very common here in our area, where kids are born and are thrown on the rubbish pit.
Mm-hmm.
They these days it isn't when they tell then when they come and inform us that there is a kid they have thrown on the rubbish pit, it doesn't make news here because it is normal.
Thank
We hear of it every month. You find that we hear more than 5 cases
you.
on
Mm-hmm.
rubbish pit, kids in toilets. So you find that those kids those people who always do those things are young kids. They
Yeah.
find it a burden to themselves when they cannot afford to take care of the younger ones they have given birth to. Even the fathers of the kid are poor.
Mm-hmm.
Even them, if also them are still young, they cannot afford. So you find that it increases on the population of the young ones who are being given birth to, and increases suffer on those young kids.
Yeah.
So if at all we find a solution to those problems, for example, if we work on that favorite place, that project of pads, you find that it will really, really help these kids here, and not only helping those kids in the ministry, but
Mm-hmm.
the entire village,
Mm-hmm.
because the village is totally down.
Mm-hmm.
No, the kids are not educated at all. You find kids moving place to place, rattling around. You cannot even control them because there are too many. You can also, even as we are struggling to look for support, and we have not yet reached a stage of adding on so many kids, but you find that so many kids are suffering. Yes, that's why I call upon my friends out there,
Yeah.
who, when you find this video, and when you watch this video, please, my dear friends, who has a heart of helping, who yearn to see other people happy, to make them happy, these younger souls happy, we
Mm-hmm.
really, really upon your support. We really love you, and we call upon your support to help these young kids to make them happy.
Mm.
Because when you support a kid, you support the next generation, because you may never know what they may become in future. That's
Right.
why call upon support. If at all that project is worked upon, you find that there will be no more there will be no more much population increasing day by day, all these younger kids suffering.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. Of course, I got your message, and it is really something unbelievable for us to, yeah, this question of becoming pregnant as teens and to behave like this because it is it is normal for us. This is not only it's not normal, it is illegal. It is forbidden in Europe to behave with a human being like this, because we have a law that says even an unborn child is a human being and it's forbidden to treat him right. And it's not possible to do it in a legal way, to behave with your kids. But of course, it is totally different with you, and it is a different situation with you. And it is no wonder that the kids behave like this when they have not, yes, when they have not the feeling of this is a human being like me, right? And it is very tiny, and I need to carry for it. It is my child. It is unbelievable for me to hear that the girls are in this status of unawareness about their abilities and about their, yeah, I think it is a duty as a human being to say, okay, what's coming out of me, I'm in charge of, right? But of course I can understand if you have such a cultural background, and if you're treated as a girl, as a woman, as if you're not a human being, of course, yeah, you have every time the problem to take care about things they happened with you. And I appreciate so much that you focus us on this topic. What does it mean to offer education in a long-term perspective to handle this cultural background field? It is a field of many um, single topics. How to, yeah, how to keep care for your fertility as a human being, especially as girls and boys. And strange. Thank you.
Yes, it is very true this side, and it's unbelievable if
Mm.
you've never moved in Africa and seen these
Yeah,
kids. But you find 12-year-old girl when they
yeah,
are pregnant, 13 when they are pregnant, and when you look on the status, how she lives, how
yeah,
she stays, it is really sad and hurting.
of course,
You find that when she's there, but she cannot even afford to take care of herself,
of
she
course.
doesn't have food, she doesn't have clothes, but when she's carrying a baby, and you find that in there are those very kids who give birth to young ones, and you
Mm.
find that they are throwing them away
Mm.
because they don't have support. They are helpless. They cannot even afford anything to go to hospitals. They don't have clothes for the younger ones, and so it becomes a burden to them. And you
Of
find that
course.
some of them take local herbs, and you find that there are others make abortions and die, others die. They use local herbs and take maybe and others they may take poison and die due to the burden they are going through. Yeah, others fear to see them when they are pregnant and take poison and they kill themselves.
Mhm.
Others, for example, and boys like they run away. Others become violent and go on streets and start being they become robbers and start killing people violently. You find that so you find that so many kids, girls, are becoming mad just because of those issues.
Of
Because they
course.
become psychologically tortured, they have nothing to support their young ones, and so it becomes a burden to them, and it really destroys the rest of their lives.
Of course.
So you find that when we give them support, and for example, you talked about the sewing machines,
Mm-hmm.
you find that when we get those sewing machines here and we teach them how to make clothes, how to make, for example, masks, because masks are the most things trending now,
Mm-hmm.
to sew clothes, you find that it will give them the next hope of, for example, earning a living and to have a job in their head, which
Yeah.
is at least a permanent job in their head. They will not be traveling a long distance to go and look for jobs. For
Mm-hmm.
example, here the common jobs those
Mm-hmm.
young people
Mm-hmm.
is to factory, these factories.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we have so many factories here.
Mm-hmm.
To go in those factories, they use them like machines,
Yeah.
no resting, no, for example, like how a machine does is
Mm-hmm.
the same these kids
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yeah.
They make
I have.
you work like a machine. You go very early in the morning, you come back very late in the evening. They come
Just
back when they
child
are
labor.
frustrated, they are tired, they cannot even look after the younger ones they have left at home. And so it becomes a burden to them. You find that if we get those sewing machines
Mm-hmm. It
and
would
we
be.
teach them, I believe it can change their lives and they
Yes.
be free for the rest of their lives. Because
Yes.
when they sew and when we teach them, it will give them it will give them a job they know best in their head, that even
Mm-hmm.
if they go anywhere, even if they go anywhere, they
Yeah.
build that professional job in their heads.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
And that's a point the funny thing is you heard the car here and the beep. That means my nephew will be awake in some minutes and I need to keep care. And to finish this point, it's very, very important here. This is a global support between Uganda and Germany. Please, people on the audience here, we have the running donation, I'm pretty sure it will be more effective to collect the money here that you could sell. That you could buy the sewing machine in Uganda, right? Than to looking for an old sewing machine and take the same money to send it to Uganda. That's why I set up the GoFundMe donation, that we can collect the money together, and we will show it. This is no fake here. We will show that the money comes to the project, to charity, and they will sell. I trust them. They will sell the sewing machine there, that the kids can start with this educational projects, and that they can start to make their own living there and learn about, yeah, what does it mean to have the ability to become pregnant, to be in charge, to have the responsibility for a young child, and to have your own jobs and all the things there together there. That's why I want to bring it together to say, if you have some sewing machines over in Europe here, we can send them, but please also collect the money to bring them into a box to send it to Uganda. If you trust us, go directly to the GoFundMe campaign, and then we collect the money. It comes to my bank account, but I will send it to charity, to the project there, and you will see how they use the money. We spoke about for the sewing machine, also for devices that the kids can make educational video content to bring it together in an online course, that they can also make their own income for the project. And I think everybody of us got the connection that it is so important that the children learn in your ministry there, what does it mean to keep care for yourself and to keep care for your families, right? And this starts to have a feeling of the gift of fertility, and to learn how to handle it in a whole perspective, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you find that when they send us those, if they send us that money, for example, when it goes to the GoFund, I know it will reach to us. It will reach to us. I know that. And we shall buy those machines because we want to keep that trust proof.
Yeah.
Yes. We want
Yes.
to work with you because you're helping us, and we cannot disappoint you. Yes, we cannot disappoint you because it's us benefiting. And
And to have this together, we are waiting for your picture. Yes, I bridge the time. We will show you this. We have a follow up with the charity video challenge, that when the money comes to the project and the project is able to buy the sewing machines and other things they need for, then we will make the next video, and you see that your money reached to this projects there, and that they are doing what we are speaking about here. That's why it is about trust. It is about try to feel in your heart if you trust us. And I'm pretty sure it does not need $100 by one person. It is more about give $10 by our heart and share it with your friends, with your people, and share the message to say it is more like a crowdfunding, that we should collect the money for many people, and every dollar, every euro helps the project there.
yes, that's right. Every money we shall use it very, very careful, and that's how we shall even be able maybe to get some money, because we also rent where we are, and it
Yeah.
is really, really a burden to me, because everything is at me. They all look at me. When they
Yeah.
don't have food, it's me. When rent is about, or when they're demanding their rent, it's me. The whole thing rotates on me. So if at all we get those things, those sewing machines, and it will really help us.
Mhm.
For example, in daily meals for the kids, and it will even help them to make them busy.
Yeah.
When those kids are busy, they don't destroy things. They cannot have other thoughts of moving around, for example, when they cannot destroy people's things. So that thing can make them busy. Yes,
Yeah.
it can make them busy, and they learn, so that their minds cannot tell them to go and do other things.
That's the
Yeah.
point. And I'm pretty sure we have the 10 rules by Muhammad Yunus, the Nobel Prize person. I will add this also on the video challenge today, because he shows the 10 rules how to become successful and not to be dependent on systems, on people. And it is every person is a natural entrepreneur. And if we are able to give the kids the support to become this natural entrepreneur, they are also able to keep care for themselves, and they are not depending. They are not dependent in future on persons, on systems, and I'm pretty sure this makes a better future.
Yes, because I tell them, because we are not going to hold you here for the rest of your lives. Yes, you also have futures lying ahead of you. We
Yeah.
cannot. So I tell them that when we reach a stage that we cannot handle you,
Mm-hmm.
or when we see that you're a bit mature,
Mm-hmm.
and there are other kids who are suffering, we shall leave you to go, because
Mm-hmm.
we have educated you, and at least you have the knowledge to look for something to do. We cannot hold you here for the rest of your life. You will
Yes.
find your future also and work, and also you will reach a time when you have your families. Yes, that's what
Yeah.
we tell them.
And then you're
And
going
you reach,
outside.
yeah.
Ja, gleich. 2 Minuten, dann komme ich. Okay, this was my dad. Now I have the call in my family here. Please go offline. Grab the. I don't know. We have some things from. How you call it? It's no wood. It is no steel. It is something sand and. I don't know the word for. I need to help him to carry things. Yes. My dear, I'm sorry to interrupt it here for today a little bit strong, but yes, I think we could bring together the message, and we trust you as audience. We trust you as audience that you got the message, and that you keep care to give a little amount of money, and please share to the world that these kids here have a better future. And we will follow up with the charity video challenge. If you have some special questions, please give them as a comment, and we will read this and we will answer this, and we are close to you and your minds and your hearts. Okay.
Okay.
Charity, we see us tomorrow. I hop off
Okay.
to my daddy here.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, nice time, my dear.
Yeah, I will have, I'm pretty sure.